Today I'm going to do the Nibbles box from HackTheBox, and this is rated as easy. So as always, I've already gone ahead and done the nmap scan, and we have two ports that are open, SSH and HTTP. This is the IP of the box, 10.10.10.75. So if we was to go here, we see a hello world. We have a look at the source. We see a directory called Nibble in the comments section. So we can go here. And we are presented with what looks like a blog, and it's powered by Nibble. We can do a Go Buster on this. -u http that, and we are just going to search this directory here, and we are going to use the common word list. And we're going to look for the extensions txt and php. We can also do a nicto. In fact, I'll just copy it from here. And let these run. So we already see some interesting files and folders. We can take a look at this admin here. And here we have some files that relate to the application itself. We take a look at admin.php. And we are presented with a username and password box. If we have a look at content, so by clicking around these, you're able to determine, well, if you go to this user.xml file here, we have a username called admin, but we don't know what the password is. If we have a look at the README, we can see Nibble version 403. So let's do a Google search for that and see if there are any exploits available. We have a look at the first one. In particular, we look at the proof of concept, so we need to obtain the admin credentials. So we know the username is admin. We could try to brute force it with Hydra, but that does give us some false positives. If we were to go back here, and you could try usernames like password, admin password, etc. If you do this wrong, if you do this incorrectly so many times, the box does lock you out for a few minutes. So to save time, the password for this particular web login is the name of the box, which is Nibbles. If we was to go back to our proof of concept, it says upload a PHP shell at this particular location. So let's go here. Okay, and then we see a My Image folder option. If we go to configure, we have an upload option here. So let's locate our PHP reverse shell.php. Let's copy that to our directory. We're going to rename this to image.php, because that is the file name given in the example here. And we do a nano on the image. Scroll down. We need to change the IP address. Mine is 10.10.14. So the SNCTO is finished and it's given us some results here that we saw in the GoBuster. This might be interesting, README file, etc. I'm going to set up a netcat reverse listener, and my IP is 10.10.14.12. Going to save that. Ten, 10, 14, 12. I'm just going to use this. Home lab. Ten, 10, 14, 12. Save that. Don't need that. Let's just verify that is okay. Okay. Save changes. On the proof of concept, it says ignore warnings. That is good. And then if we was to go here, and we're on the box. Okay, so let's spawn a beta shell. So we do Python -c import pty dot spawn /bin /bash. And Python's not found. Let's try Python 3. Control Z, stty, raw -echo, fg. Okay, so we have auto completion, and we're logged in as the Nibbler user. Go into its directory. We see the user flag, and it's 33 to be expected. So now we need to escalate to root. And we don't have permission to the root directory. So one of the first commands need to run is sudo -l. And let's give that a minute because it is a bit slow. Okay. So this is telling us we can run this file here as root when we use it with sudo. We have a look here. We have a personal.zip. So let's unzip that. And it's created a folder and it's monitor.sh, or extracted that information. Okay, so we know that root or sudo will be executing this, so this particular script. So we have a couple of options really. One, we can create a reverse shell, another one, or we could possibly create a new or a new shell. So I am going to move this or rename it to temp.sh, and I am going to, let's have a think. I'm going to create a reverse shell first. Do we have netcat on here or nc? We do, but we don't have the -e option that we require. So as a result of that, we need to use not that one, this one. So I'm going to create a new file called monitor.sh. Insert that, paste that in. I'm going to change the port to 9999, and this is 1010. 1412, 1010, 1412. Escape, save that. Next, to make that executable. Okay, and if we go here, nc-lvp 9999, we do sudo that, give that a moment. And then we have the root prompt. And we have the root flag. So yeah, that is one way that we can get a root shell. Another way is to modify the same script. Let's try that again. Insert. Bash. Escape. Save. Cat monitor. Okay, and then we can just do that same command again. And give that a second. And we have our hash sign here. So who am I? Root, again, exactly the same thing. We would see our root flag there. And that is it. Thank you for watching.